Hello and welcome to the POWERBOOST meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme Love from Above. Love from Above. The fundamental need of the human soul is love. Everyone wants to feel loved. We all want to have that experience of being loved, and that also unconditionally. Like someone that can look behind all our defects and mistakes and things that we could have done, we should be doing or should have done. But irrespective of that, and many times this feeling of being loved is so deep, and the human soul really needs. We all as spiritual beings have that need of being loved completely. And many times, because we are here on the stage playing our roles, and because this earthly existence is what is real for us, many times we expect that love from the story, from the earth down below. It's like we look for love externally in the external world. And that's where the soul can never find a permanent, unconditional love. The real source of permanent and unconditional love is above. Above. The only one who loves the soul. It's not just who can love, but only one who loves the soul unconditionally. The one who loves the soul because of the existence that I am a soul. There is no other reason. That being, that higher being, doesn't need a reason to love the soul. Irrespective of who we are, irrespective of our actions, the Supreme Soul, the Divine, still loves me. His love is completely unconditional. It is completely pure. It is undiluted, uncontaminated. And there's nothing that higher being expects in return. Why? Because the higher being, the supreme being doesn't have the capacity to take anything from anyone. He's completely benevolent. As human beings, we can still have the tendency to expect something in return. But the divine, the supreme being, doesn't have any such capability to expect anything, to take anything. And so the source of true love is above. And so just this realization that I'm a spiritual being, I'm playing my part here, my role here on the stage, and the true source of love is up there above. And when I connect, when I feel loved, then the love which is within the soul emerges. And then that love can easily be shared with everyone here on the stage. So let us experiment with this for a few minutes. Let us experience this unconditional and everlasting and divine love that comes from above. As we sit comfortably and relax ourselves, we realize that true love, sacred love, pure love, love that doesn't need anything, doesn't expect anything in return. That love is at the core of my being. And I realize that often when I lose perspective, because this is such a basic core need of the soul, I may tend to look for love outside. But I now realize that true love comes from above. Just like we spiritual beings, we souls have come from up above to play our roles in the story down below. Let us experiment for a few minutes, leaving the story down below to experience our truth and this unconditional love up above. As spiritual beings, we just take off our temporary roles and costumes and we embark on this inner journey upwards. As we are in this realm of complete silence. And in this silence, there is a presence. And this presence is of the being who doesn't know what it means to take anything from anyone. This being always was, always is, and always will be benevolent. This being is the only one who understands me completely. This being is the only one who knows me as I am. This being is the only one whose love knows no boundaries, no conditions. I just soak in the presence of this being. I have an eternal link with this being. I experience this link of love. In this love, all the layers that were hurting the soul get dissolved. In this love, the soul feels completely nourished, nurtured. In this love, the soul experiences complete liberation. Liberation from anything that the soul is holding on to. This moment is just this exchange of love. Pure love, deep love, a love that doesn't judge, a love that doesn't compare, a love that doesn't expect. That love that the soul always wanted to experience is right now being experienced. Deep within the core, inside the heart, the soul is being nurtured by this love. In the soul experiences complete belonging. As if the soul is lost in love. I, the soul, become merged in the experience of this love. As if I'm sinking deep, deep down below, at the bottom of an ocean. I experience this stillness, of completely belonging to the divine. As if something opens up deep inside in this experience. And I, the soul, experience love towards every being. God's love is experienced in my attitude towards every being, every soul. Feelings of benevolence that every soul I'm able to see in their highest form, in their most pure and innocent form. And there's a sense of belonging, a belonging towards everyone in this world. I experience this love reaching out to every soul. And even the entire stage, the story, Every single atom is being touched by this vibration of God's love. As I come back down below onto the earth, into the costume, I remember that I am love, true love, and that I belong to the one above. And I constantly experience that love from above in everything that I do. Om Shanti. Thank you.